Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided, like, out of nowhere to do like a mukbang, whatever you want to call it. For those of you that don't know what it is, it's basically like a person eating in a video. So that's the best way to describe it. It might be a little cringy to some people because I know a lot of people don't like watching other people eat, but I personally love it. I used to watch them all the time. Like, I was obsessed with watching these type of videos. So obviously if you don't like watching people eat, then this video is probably not for you. But if you enjoy watching these videos, then keep on watching. Today I wanted to do something really special, something really yummy. I didn't want to do like, you know, like something that I would eat on an everyday basis. I'm actually super excited, but I've been having trouble setting up this video, so like everything's kind of like nasty now. My tortilla está, you know, and my drink is basically melted now. So for today's video I have La Vaca. If you know me, if you've been knowing me for a while, you know I was obsessed with La Vaca. Not just their food is bomb. I don't care what anybody has to say, but their food is bomb. And it's just like the atmosphere in there was really bomb too. I just loved, like, just going with my girls or sometimes even with my boyfriend to like eat. They have good music, good food. So if you know, you know. Today I actually wanted to get a lot because, like, for a mukbang you basically have to have, well, you don't have to, but it looks nice when you have like a bunch of food. They stuffed the hell out of my tacos today, so I'm probably not gonna eat all of them. And it sucks that, like, you can't see the food. I love when you could see the food and like as they're eating, but with my setup it's just whatever. I believe this is La Vaca taco, which is, I'm not even gonna try to describe them. You could just go on their website and see which ones I ordered. La Vaca tacos, to pollo, which pollo is my fave. So if you want to try their tacos, these are my top tacos, but if you had to only choose one, then I would choose pollo. And one Big Boss, which a lot of people I know love Big Boss, so that's just basically like a shrimp one. But yeah, and I have my salsita here, but honestly I don't even, these are the only tacos that I don't put salsa on, because they're just that good by themselves. And you know, this is a mukbang, but it might turn into a get drunk with me because I do have their famous margarita. I got the spicy mango one, but I need to start drinking because this is already melting. They're coming through with the paper straws. So bomb, and they're so strong. I think I'm just gonna talk about, because you know this is a video where I have La Vaca's food, I'm probably just gonna talk about the stuff that went down at La Vaca when I would go. Oops. Damn. I always do a happy dance when I'm, not when I'm eating, but when I'm eating something good. You guys, I miss this so freaking much. Oh shit. But yeah, I miss this so much. I mean, obviously it's not the same because I'm not actually there. Like, it's a whole ass experience. You have to be, like, you have to be there, like, so you know what I'm talking about. I don't even think I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna just eat. Se les va a antojar. I'm sorry if at one point you see food in my mouth. Okay, I just needed to finish at least one taco because if I just kept talking and talking, like I would never get to finish all of these. I'm not sure if I like show them. I know I had asked to send me questions, but it was a really last minute thing because initially I had questions saved already in my camera, but since I've been uploading so many videos, I had to actually clear out my phone, so I had deleted those. So just a few hours ago I was like, oh my god, like I don't have questions, what the hell am I gonna talk about? I decided to like put a questionnaire on Instagram, like if you guys had any questions, assumptions, random shit, just like stuff to talk about. I did get a few, but they're like usually questions that I get asked a lot anyway. So I'm like, let me just have a conversation with you guys, just random talk. I remember like off the top of my head a few questions that you guys asked. First off, where I got my necklace. This is the one that says Emilio. I'm sure you guys saw it in my recent pictures. My mom actually got it from a company named, I'm almost positive it's called Dorado Fashion. If anything, I'll link it down below, but they are off of Instagram. I've always wanted one of these, obviously with my son's name or with my boyfriend's, but recently I was telling my mom that I wanted one with his name, and she got it for me for Mother's Day. Actually got like 2 or 3 people ask me this, not all today, but they've been asking me what I use to film and to edit for my YouTube videos. I had the, well, I still have, I have the Sony A5100, but honestly, the audio kind of sucks. You basically need to buy a microphone to go with it if you're trying to do like YouTube videos. If you want to just do pictures, it's pretty good. I mean, if you're like a tech person and you know how to like play around with the settings, then you'll probably like it. It's just like I said, for videos you'd need a microphone in my opinion, and it's just like a huge hassle for me to record something with my camera and upload it to the computer, especially because my computer was acting up, and that's another reason why I wouldn't really upload videos. It was just like way too much. It was stressful. So I don't do that anymore. I don't use that. I still use the same editing app, which is iMovie. It's the most popular, most like the easiest app you could use to edit your videos. So I still use that, but on my phone, because I film with my iPhone now. I believe I have the 8. Don't quote me on that. No, I don't know which I don't even know which iPhone I have. Okay, I used to have the 7, so this is like 1 or 2 after that. So I have that. I just use my camera. That's why it kind of sucks if I do like questions, because I'd have to write them down. Yeah, I'd have to write them down because I'm using my phone to film. And then from there I just go straight to iMovie, which is, I believe the app even comes on your phone already, like it's already installed in there. So I do that, and that's just like the easiest way, fastest way. That's why I could get videos, well, I could do videos maybe like I've been doing like twice a week, I believe, right? So yeah, it's pretty easy to use those 2 things. Somebody else asked if I could collaborate with any brand, what brand would it be? If you would ask me that before, I'd probably say like Morphe or Anastasia. But as of recently, I'd probably just say Live Glam, just because like I'd love to work with like Dar and Laura. They just seem like really genuine people, and I feel like there's like super helpful, super like attentive. Is that a word, attentive? I haven't purchased a lot of makeup from them. But then again, like I've said in my past video, I haven't really bought any makeup. So it's not like I'm like this huge fan. It's more so like what they're building and what they do for the people they collab with. Other questions I get are like, what's my zodiac sign? Which I feel like I always post. But if you didn't know, I'm a Taurus. So I'm stubborn as a bull. We like expensive things. I always get asked if I want more babies. Sometimes I'm like, yes, I want another baby so bad. Like, I would love to have a girl. I have a boy already, so I would love to have a girl. But even if I had a boy, I'd still be super happy about it, because little boys are so adorable. Like, I think girls are more so like to dress them. I mean, obviously, like, not just to dress them cute, you get me? But like, the fun part about them is that you get to dress them cute. You know, it's just your little mini me and stuff like that. But boys, I feel like they really love their mommies, and they just like love attention. But like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, which I won't get mad if I have a boy, you know? But then sometimes I'm like, I just went through a lot with my pregnancy, and my baby has a few issues here and there. He's healthy, it's just he has some things going on, which stress me out, and I'm just like, am I ready to go through that all over again? Like, what if my other children are like that too? So it's just been stressful, but I do want more, like at least one more. I don't think I would go past one more. If it's a boy and I really decide I really want a girl, then yeah, like, you know, maybe I'll try again. But for the most part, if I do decide to have another baby, it would be like within, like, once he's like 4 or 5 years old, so not right away. When I told you guys to leave me suggestions for videos, a lot of you guys said shopping hauls or like videos with my boyfriend. I either have to convince him a lot to make videos with me, or I have to spend money to put some content out there for you guys. But yeah, I mean, like a shopping haul or like a clothing haul has been on my mind. I just like obviously have to purchase some things. So once I do that, once they come in, then I'll do that. I'll probably do like a try on haul, not just like showing you guys, because I personally love like when girls try on their clothes on camera instead of just showing it, because I'm like, but what does it look like on, you know? And especially if it's somebody with like the same body type or like figure. Where do I shop for my baby's clothes? Most, like about 70 to 80%, are clothes he received for his baby shower. Most of them should be by like from Carter's or Target. For the most part, whatever outfits I take pictures of him in, are from H&M. I have a few things from H&M. Um, all his other clothes like that he'll be using later on are from like Zara, which you guys will see. It's just I got them in a bigger size, so he hasn't worn them obviously. And all other questions are about my relationship, so those will just answer, you know, when I'm recording with him. That way he could answer as well. This might be the most boring video ever. So when we would go to La Vaca, for the most part, it'd just be like me and these few girls that like would always hang out. And we'd get so drunk. Like, we'd get so drunk off of like these margaritas. And so I first started going there when like I was still working. So when I was working, I would literally just spend like crazy on stupid things. Like I'd go to La Vaca and buy hella food and hella drinks. And sometimes even when I went out to like buy this and stuff, I'd even buy shots like just for the heck of it. So I actually prefer myself unemployed because I I spend way too much when I have a job. But anyway, I would buy a margarita, I would buy a michelada on the side, and then I still buy a shot. Like, I don't know, who am I? But anyway, we'd get so drunk because we would buy a whole pitcher a whole pitcher of margaritas. Yes, a whole pitcher for myself. Like, we'd each get our own pitcher, and these bad boys are strong. We'd literally walk out of there. You know when the wind hits you, the air hits you, and it's just, no, like that's how bad it was. I just miss it so much. Like, La Vaca is one of the places that I miss the most. It's probably one of the ones I'm gonna visit after this is all over. It's like hella fun. But yeah, and then like a lot of people go to that place, so like you'd find people you know there. It's in Chicago, in the Pilsen neighborhood, just in case you don't know. And you're like, what's the big deal? Or just in case you want to check them out, you know. They should really sponsor me. I'm doing a whole ass video. But yeah, I just miss going out so much. Now that I reached 1,000 subscribers, I'm ready for 2. But yeah, you guys really came through with those last few subscribers that I needed for the 1,000. I know 1,000's like nothing, but it's a start. Another question that I see a lot is where am I from? And that question's always like, it always catches me off guard. Like, do you mean where do I live? Like, where was I born? Or what part of Mexico? So I was born and raised in Chicago, and I have family in both in Michoacan and Durango. I've never been to Durango. I know a lot of people are like, why haven't you gone? Do you know how to cook? Like, do their meals? And I'm just like, no, like I don't know anything about Durango. I've never been there. Would I like to visit? Sure, but I've always gone to, oh, this is awkward. I've always gone to Michoacan. That's where most of my family's from. I've been going since I was little. Um, and basically, if somebody asks where I'm from, I would say Michoacan because that's what I know. I know their food, I know their accent. I was basically raised by my grandmother, which has a strong Michoacan accent, like the rancho type of accent. Um, so I feel like como que se me pegó. Speaking of Michoacan and whatever, I've been wanting to do like a Spanish video, like maybe doing my makeup in Spanish or something. But I'm not afraid of criticism anymore, but for some reason I'm still afraid that like people are gonna be like, wow, your Spanish sucks or something, because I don't want to sound like those girls that like, like, I don't know Spanish. But like, honestly, like, Spanish was my first language, and throughout time, I guess because of school or I don't know what the hell, I just started forgetting words, which I'm honestly really disappointed in myself. um so like, obviously, like, I know Spanish, but my sentences are a little off sometimes, and sometimes I can't find like the right word. But if you guys do want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. I honestly wish like I had started vlogging even before I was pregnant, because I used to actually be a promoter, which most people actually know me because of that. I have a lot of people message me like, oh, I started following you when you were promoting, or I would see you at Bailes all the time. So I used to be a promoter, so I would be out every freaking weekend because I had to in order to get paid. um but I had a fucking blast. Like, I don't regret going out that much, especially right now that we can't go at all. At least I could say that like I had my fun and I lived my best life, because I had some crazy moments. If you know, you know. And I would hang out with a lot of people. Obviously, more, I had my little crowd, but here and there I would like hang out with different people, especially when I was promoting. Not as much when I wasn't anymore, but when I was promoting, I used to hang out with like a lot of different people, because you have to be an outgoing person and like get people to attend the events. And I it was a blast. Like, I wish I could have vlogged, which first of all, I don't think a lot of my friends would have liked me vlogging them. So that was one thing that was stopping me. And then two, like, you have to enjoy your night at the same time, which I always like said, like, how do YouTubers vlog their whole entire life and not like, I feel like they don't enjoy it. Because like, for my baby shower, I wanted to vlog it, but I'm like, I'm not even gonna enjoy it. Like, how do they do this? Because you're just like busy vlogging, but at the same time it's a job, so like, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. I just miss like listening to banda. um I wouldn't really dance, and a lot of people don't like when girls just stand there looking pretty, but um I would just go to drink, honestly, like just to listen to banda, drink, have a good time. I wasn't the type that would go out to like meet people or like dance, try to get someone to dance with. Like, no. I was just there to have a good time, to get drunk. I miss going to like shows too. That's honestly something I really hate about myself, that I'm a really shy person if I'm sober, which sucks. Like, you don't get to meet the real me if you meet me sober. Some people think like they're drunk, a person's drunk self isn't the real them, but honestly, like, I feel like I am. just because I get hella anxiety being sober and like around people. But once I start drinking, I'm not saying I have to be super drunk. Like, I could have a drink or two, and I just feel like I let myself go, and I start like interacting more. So if you meet me in person and I'm just like, you might think I'm like a stuck-up ass bitch. Like, I don't I don't know, like I can't find like a conversation to keep up, you know. And I'm just like super shy. Just give me a drink or a shot and you'll get to know me. I'm actually really fun. And a lot of you actually got to see that when I went live with my friend Lisette. Because we were drinking, well, I was just having a White Claw. But we were drinking, talking, and as long as I'm like either having a drink or I'm around people I'm comfortable with, like you get to see the real me, in which I feel like a lot of you enjoy that, because after I got like a lot of messages like, oh my gosh, like I could relate to you a lot, like you remind me of me so much, and this and that. Like, you guys got to see my real personality. And also in that video that I did, the last video I made with my boyfriend, like I said, as long as I'm with like people I'm comfortable with, like you'll get to see the real me. And a lot of you guys actually enjoy that, which I'm really glad, because like I said, like it's so hard for me to get out of my shell. I feel like this video will be really like chatty, so maybe you guys could get to really, you know, but yeah, in my past videos I feel like I'm more on the serious side, just because it's just me and my camera, and you know, I'm talking to you guys but not really having a whole conversation, so it's a little hard. But hopefully you guys get to see a little bit more of me throughout the videos. And I'm actually fun, guys, and I actually have a really goofy side to me, which, not to do my own horn, but a lot of people tell me that like they like my goofy sweet side. So I mean, hopefully I get to show you guys a little bit more of that. I feel like I've been chit-chatting a little too much already. It's getting hot up in here. And I mean, I could talk about so many things, but I'll just leave that for other videos. I feel like I'm all over the place in here, and I'm so sorry if I bored you. But you know, I just wanted to get a video out, like not just any video either, but like just so you guys could get to know me a little bit more, and that'll help you like suggest some more video topics for me as well, because obviously you know what kind of person I am. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I was rambling. Someone else also just suggested that I do like a drunk get ready with me, which I'll probably do, but like later on, when I don't have to like take care of my baby at night. I'll have a lot more content for you guys. I'm trying my best to do different types of videos. I know like videos in the same setting and almost the same topics are pretty boring, but with quarantine and me having a baby, it isn't the easiest thing in the world. So I would appreciate if you guys kept giving me suggestions for videos, kept giving me a thumbs up, and kept subscribing, sharing me around. It means so much to me that you guys are still with me even throughout the like I started this years ago, and I never continued at a steady pace, but I feel like I'm in that you know, that I don't know what to call it, but I feel like, oh, I'm in a place where I'm like motivated and I'm just on my grind, you know. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share, you know, all the jazz. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.